Today we made our way over to the Nagano prefecture, one of the most mountainous regions of central Japan. We'll first be hiking up the Jigokudani Monkey Park to watch the wild snow monkeys bathe in a natural hot spring, followed by a visit to a World War II era underground tunnel system. Lastly, we'll pay a visit to the nearby town of Matsushiro, which houses the 15th century Matsushiro castle ruins. We reached the base entrance of Jigokudani at around 11 AM in the morning, and there was quite a huge crowd of tourists and locals making their way up the monkey park. At the entrance, you'll see a sign that indicates 1.6 kilometers to the peak and an estimated timing of 25 minutes to complete the hike. Spoiler alert, chances are it's going to take significantly more time than 25 minutes, so if you're planning to visit the snow monkeys, factor in around an hour to hike up the mountain and another hour to hike back down as well, as there are ticketing queues and steep slopes nearer to the peaks. Along the way, you'll also be seeing signboards that show information about the snow monkeys, as well as how much further you have to hike to reach your destination. A majority of the hike consists of a single narrow path that's used by both the hikers going up to visit the snow monkeys, as well as the hikers coming down. So it can be a little bit of a squeeze at times, and it's best to visit early in the morning to avoid the crowds. Temperatures in Jigokudani at the start of the year is around -6 degrees Celsius, or 3.5 frozen eagles for our American viewers that use the non-matrix system. Make sure that you're well equipped for the hike, and winter boots are especially important as there are various parts of the hike where the road gets icy and we actually saw several people sleep on the way up.
We're almost there.
Once you're near the snow monkey area, the narrow path actually opens up and you're greeted by the absolutely breathtaking view of the valley and mountain range. From here on, you are just a steep flight of stairs and a clue away from getting up close and personal to the highly anticipated snow monkeys. There is an admission fee of 800 yen to enter the park itself, which is where you will see the majority of the monkeys. We didn't have to wait long before seeing the very first monkey scavenging for food in the shrubs beside the viewing deck. There are various accounts as to how these unique monkeys started using the hot springs in the first place. One such theory is that a young monkey had fallen into the hot spring while searching for food in the 1960s and found that the hot spring waters were nice and pleasant. Gradually, the other monkeys started copying and learning from this behavior, which became a cultural trait for the monkeys living in this area. After we left the Snow Monkey Park, we made our way over to the quiet town of Matsushiro, where I had one of the best curries I've had in my life. This was from a quaint little restaurant named Shinkokyu Matsushiro Shozen store, run by a friendly mother and daughter duo. Unfortunately, I didn't get video footage of the restaurant, but the meal at Shinkokyu was definitely one of the highlights of my entire trip. After our meal, we made our way through the quaint town of Matsushiro over to the Matsushiro Underground Imperial Headquarters, an underground bunker complex built during the Second World War. Thank you for the helmet. The Matsushiro Underground Imperial Headquarters was constructed in the midst of World War II in the year 1944, and the construction continued until Japan surrendered in 1945. The original purpose of this complex was to serve as an alternative headquarters in order to shift vital government officials inland. Today, parts of the cave, such as where we are right now, are open to the public, and it operates as a tourist attraction in Nagano. You can feel the air getting noticeably heavier as you venture deeper into the cave, with every step and sound you make echoing deeper into the underground labyrinth. It is difficult not to feel a sense of eeriness, as the surrounding lights just seem to be getting dimmer and you inhale the stale air surrounding what used to be a top-secret military facility. Even more so once you learn about the history of the compound, as the massive 5,900 square meter space was not built without sacrifice. An estimated 10,000 forced labourers were used to build the complex, and by the end of construction, it is estimated that around 1,500 of them had perished. A stark reminder of the horrors of war just less than 1 century ago. As large as the complex is, spanning across a total of 3 mountains, a majority of the tunnels remain inaccessible to the public due to the unstable nature of the cavern ceiling, and fences are erected to prevent access to the deeper parts of the cave. As we left the Matsushiro Imperial Headquarters, we make our way a stone's throw away to another historical landmark in the vicinity. The town of Matsushiro is also home to the Takeyama Mamoru Inari Jinja, which is an absolute mouthful to narrate. This area houses a few separate shrines, including the Awashima Shrine, as well as the Kitsuneya, which is a foxhole that has been enshrined as a guardian deity for the area. Along the way into the shrines, there are signs with explanatory notes about the history of the shrine's origins. According to the sign, the Inari shrine had initially been in the mansion of Matsushiro's 4th feudal lord as a guardian deity, and was actually relocated to this location in the mid-Meiji period. And this brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, do give the video a like and remember to subscribe to the channel. There are several new videos upcoming from this Japan road trip, so do stay tuned if you want more travel videos. Ciao!